think I spent a lot of my teens just trying to really figure that out and decipher like what does it mean to be African?
So, you're of Ghanaian descent, as I
Yes,
mentioned.
sir.
You were also raised in Germany and England,
Yes,
but
sir.
now you are based in Amsterdam. How has that mix shaped who you are? Maybe you have cultural confusion, the richness in your roots, not fully belonging anywhere. Could be
Yeah.
your experience in being of Ghanaian descent, but living, let's say, growing up in in well, as a minority, let's say.
I don't think it's like maybe it's an interesting term, the cultural confusion, because it's like, I was rooted deeply into my cultures. And I think for me, it was just the most confusion came about from just not being able to actually learn Ghanaian history in school, right? Like when
Mm-hmm.
they start telling you about yourself and talk about the African, it's like it starts off with slavery and all of that kind of shit, and the genocide of West Namibia and like the Berlin Conference and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But no one teaches you about the empires that came before that, about the systems that were in place before that. That was like it was instilled onto Northern Africans and most of West Africa as well through colonialism as well.
yeah.
So it's just like what is then truly African when we start having that discussion. And I think I spent a lot of my teens just trying to really figure that out and decipher like what does it mean to be African? What does it mean to be attached to a history? What does it mean to have ancestors who've come before you and all of that kind of stuff? And I think in my own research and spending time with that, I managed to understand that you are your own, right? Like you 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 shape yourself, and as you shape yourself, you shape also other people around you in a sense, because it's like the first guy wearing gold on his fingers and stuff like that. Other people might see it, and then some will be like, "That's crazy." Others will say like, "Oh, that's hard." And
Yeah.
then the next generation, they're gonna start incorporating that. So then the older generation doesn't know that anymore, but the younger one does. So it's like that's that's what culture is, or what tradition is in my view. It's just like it's things that you can instill, and if it catches on with other people around, and it becomes a collective experience, then you're passing it on. But it isn't like a set base of rules that you always have to
Hard to
follow, and
follow.
it always has to be this.